Real quick before this video begins, if you would consider liking and subscribing, it really does help me out, especially if you found what I have to say interesting. But anyway, on to the video. Hello everyone, my name is Cyberprime and welcome back to the mystical, confusing, and slightly disappointing, actually a little bit more than slightly disappointing land of abandoned theories. And today, Blue Box Games put up a frequently asked questions section on their website, and as you can see, probably by the title of this video, whatever I end up calling it, it actually has a little bit of secrets, either that or grammatical errors that I'm looking way too much into. But basically, a lot of these answers to these questions, at first, English might not be their first language, and if so, that might be an explanation, but some of them seem very weird, especially where is it? Why is there a 5-second footage in the app with a size of 5 gigabytes? As a result of technical issues, we made it very hard for us last minute. Okay, English might not be the first language. Now, we had to trim the opening teaser. The 5 gigabyte is actually the size of the full length. We will release the full teaser soon. We sincerely apologize for this. I think that is BS, personally, but I'm not a game creator, so this might actually be a genuine problem that they just had to re-upload the exact same teaser that they tweeted beforehand. But I think it's a bit convenient that they had to cut it down to the exact thing that we've already seen, whereas they could have cut it and shown something new or something more interesting, but I don't know. But anyway, the big thing that I wanted to show, and I won't keep you any longer, is throughout this, what is this even called? Frequently asked questions section. Throughout it, you can see that certain letters are capitalized for seemingly no reason. The only one that I can see right now is L. So every time that it says survival, there is no full stop, and there's just a capital L. See, there's one there and one here. Now this could mean absolutely nothing, but the fact that coincidentally there is a grammatical error, 2 grammatical errors technically, in the same word at 2 separate points, it feels like it could be intentional. But I don't know. The one thing that struck my mind is that way back, they said that the real name of this game, as you can see, that is abandoned the actual IP name. No, it's a code name. The actual name, they said, began with S and ended with L, and that's what kind of drove everyone to start thinking that it was Silent Hill. But another word that begins with S and ends with L actually is survival. Now, it could be something survival, or maybe the actual, because it's a survival game, so maybe the game is literally just called survival. But I would encourage everyone to go through this in case there are more grammatical errors that I missed, just in case that they lead to something, because it's just weird that, see, look, even, is that a capital L? That might not actually be a capital L, that might be wrong. But, no, I think that's a normal L. But this one and this one, I just find it strange that both of the survivals, or both of the L's that ended sentences are capitalized, and there's 2 of them. And you know what else has 2 L's in its name? Ball, but also small, but also hill. Silent Hill. And they're keeping very silent about this. I don't want to get into super conspiracy theory, but there is still a lot of evidence to point to something Hideo Kojima related, whether it is a Metal Gear Solid game, or whether it is a Silent Hill game, or what I personally think, it could be a bit of both. It could be a Kojima-style event where he announces new IP for a Metal Gear remake or sequel, because there is a rumor that the Metal Gear 1, I think, is being remade by Bluepoint, but that's just a rumor, so don't quote me on that. And then obviously Silent Hill, because everyone wants that. But I think that is everything. I would just encourage everyone to check it out for themselves. It's the first thing that you see when you scroll down on their website, because there's literally nothing else on their website apart from their own tweets. And you can email. I might actually email and see if I can get an interview at some point. But yeah, it could be just the fact that English may not be their first language, but it could be more, and that's all I have to say. So that is a disclaimer, so don't get incredibly angry if it turns out that it is just grammatical errors and nothing more. But yeah, you've been warned. But let me know down in the comments below, what do you hope Abandoned is? What do you hope the real name is? And how satisfied are you with the marketing approach that they're doing right now? I, for one, am feeling pretty abandoned. But that's all from me for today. My name has been Cyberprime. This has been a very quick notice of something interesting in the frequently asked questions section of Blue Box Games. And I really hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts down below. Goodbye, and roll out. Also, like and subscribe because it really, really does help me out.